Hello everyone and welcome to CIGRE Session 2026, a leading international event for power system experts from around the world. To understand how predictive maintenance can help with early fault detection and prevent asset failure, I'm joined today by Yael Masuri, our expert from Omexom in Germany. Welcome, Yael. Can you explain this innovative solution and how it helps operators manage high voltage assets effectively?
Yes. So we do acoustic continuous monitoring for end terminations, switchgears on substations to detect PDs in the early stages to prevent explosions that we fix. With Acoustiscan, we try to prevent sudden outages by exploding end terminations on switchgears, on substations, as well as the turbines, by detecting partial discharges in early stages. And we do that with acoustic monitoring continuously.
Okay, that's great. And I see a wonderful model here. Can you also demonstrate the model to us?
Yes, sure. So what we see is a cable end termination. The idea with this demonstrator is to show partial discharge. So we push this button and then we will see discharge occurring here. But what we hear here is loud. Our ear can hear it. Early PD stages will not be audible with our human ear. This sensor can detect this in the early stages. So before you can hear it and before the explosion. So this is the approach we take. We want to prevent the outage and make operators be able to act ahead of component failure.
Okay, that is really interesting. So that brings me to my last question. How does Acoustiscan detect partial discharge issues early enough to prevent outages and equipment failures?
By being able to detect partial discharge in ultrasound regions, we will be able to detect them early enough, and by doing this continuously, we will be able to see the trend increasing and therefore be able to say, now let's have a look at the asset, now let's do a proactive change, and be able to utilize low wind phases, good logistics, etc., and not act when you have exploded components, but proactively.
Okay, that is great. So is this monitored remotely also?
Yes, of course. We install this. We have one cable going out of whatever switchgear or so else, and then we have a network connection that will just send us the data and we'll be able to analyze that in the office.
Well, thank you so much for that, Yael. That was really interesting.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you around. And staying on the theme of maximizing the lifespan of critical infrastructure, I'm now joined by my colleague in Omexom, Finland, Visa Niemi. Welcome, Visa.
Thank you, it's nice to be here.
So, Visa, can you explain the solution and can you explain the challenges it addresses?
Yes, absolutely. So our solution is extending transformer life cycles by doing refurbishments for old transformers. And the main challenges are the shortages for our customers, and sometimes if the old transformer quality is not that great anymore, we maybe cannot repair it.
Okay, so why is extending a transformer's life cycle often a better option than replacing it altogether?
So most importantly, it's much cheaper. So if you buy new power transformers, the cost can easily rise up to 1 million or something like that. And we can do it like in the range of 10 to 15% of the cost of new transformer, the refurbishments. And so basically it's also environmentally good choice because we filter the old oil and use basically everything, paint the transformer and
Okay, that's a great sustainable approach. So how does condition-based maintenance help reduce failure risks and costs for asset owners?
So basically, when there's failures, they can be very costly, and the delivery times for new transformers are long. So if we can prevent them and catch up to these conditions early on, we can fix them by, for example, changing the transformer bushings or making some leakage fixes, etc. So oil samples to monitor the transformer's condition, for example. And if we see there's something going on, we can address it and fix the transformer in time.
Okay, that is perfect. Thank you so much for joining me today, Visa. I look forward to seeing you around at the event.
Yes, thank you very much.
Well, that's it for this conversation, but stay tuned. We've got more expert interviews lined up from CIGRE Session 2026. happening at Palais des Congrès in Paris from the 23rd August to the 28th August. Come find us at the venue or follow along on our omexom.com website and on our LinkedIn page for more expert updates.